Hey everyone, welcome back to The Explainer. Today we're doing something a little different. We're going on this truly remarkable journey, starting way out with the sweeping, unseen cosmic forces that literally govern our universe, and then zooming all the way into the quiet, super intimate spaces of human contemplation. We're going to explore the world around us in a totally different way. So let's jump right in.
Just think about this for a second. Human beings often chase after grand things, yet sometimes truth hides itself within the quietest things. Wow, it really sets a powerful tone, doesn't it? I mean, we spend so much of our lives just hunting for these loud, undeniable proofs, massive events, huge gestures. But as we're going to see today, we frequently miss the profound meaning that's hiding literally right in front of us, like just in the ordinary stuff. The gentle bending of grass beneath a breeze, or the quiet swaying of new-leafed branches.
Okay, let's really dive into this. Is only what we see real? It's a huge question, right? And it totally challenges one of our biggest human illusions, this stubborn belief that only what we can physically lay our eyes on actually matters. But think about it. The unseen is actually way more encompassing than the visible world. Like, you can't see love, right? But it completely changes a person. You can't see the mind, yet it directs every single thing we do. You can't see the soul, but it sustains the whole body. It's kind of like the wind. You can't see it at all, but there is absolutely no denying you feel its effects everywhere. So if the unseen is that powerful, how do we actually tune into it?
Well, to move beyond just the surface level, we have to make this fundamental shift. When we only look with our eyes, we're really just skimming the biological surface. We see the physical form, the shape of a tree, a drop of water, just matter. But when we look with the heart, that's when we start reading these elements not just as matter, but as deeper spiritual signs. A single branch isn't just wood and leaves anymore. It holds this incredible display of beauty, of proportion, of mathematics, life, and renewal. And it's all unfolding so quietly, without making any fuss at all.
Section 1. The Four Spiritual Thrones. How the Unseen Administers the Visible. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that this right here is our core framework for today. When we map this out, we see these four basic elements: air, water, light, and earth. Now, each of these acts as a sort of metaphorical throne that manifests very specific divine attributes. Air is the throne of command and will. Water is grace and mercy. Light represents knowledge and wisdom. And earth, that stands for preservation and life. On their own, these elements are completely lifeless. They're unconscious. But looking through this framework, we start to see how the extraordinary works carried out through them bear faithful witness to an underlying divine unity. It's literally like a giant puzzle coming together. Let's break these down a bit, starting with the first two. Section 2. Air and light, the elements of action and revelation. So these are the elements that move fast. They command immediate action, and they unveil what's hidden from us. First up, we've got the throne of air. Now, this is not merely wind. Air is this incredibly subtle, highly mobile element that literally reaches everywhere. Just stop and think about what the air is silently handling around you right this exact second. It's carrying sounds to your ears, it's managing pollination across entire continents, it's moving colossal clouds, all at the exact same time. Millions of complex actions just happening simultaneously without even a single hint of confusion. It acts like this perfectly obedient servant, effortlessly carrying out a hidden command and will with unbelievable speed. Quietly bent the grass, denying not the unseen breeze. Every trembling movement carried traces of a hidden decree. Let's just let that poetry breathe for a second. It's beautiful, right? It perfectly captures how the unseen breeze leaves these undeniable physical traces of order and command. It's almost asking us to look deeper at every little trembling movement.
And this brilliantly illustrates our next element, the throne of light. Now, this isn't just about physical illumination. It's about the unveiling of meaning, of knowledge, and of wisdom itself. Imagine you walk into a pitch-black room. The room exists, everything inside it is perfectly ordered, but to you, it lacks all meaning because it's hidden. But the very second light enters that room, boom, the hidden order is revealed. Meaning instantly appears. Light makes the unseen visible, and honestly, that's exactly how knowledge and wisdom operate inside our own minds. Section 3. Water and earth, the elements of life and preservation. Okay, so where air and light are fast and revealing, water and earth are totally different. They are the nurturing foundations. Take water, for instance. It's so soft, right? Yet it carries life. And given enough time, it actually shapes solid rock.
Water is honestly one of the clearest faces of mercy we could ever witness. I mean, it is the absolute source of life and cleanliness. Think about when you're incredibly thirsty. That deep need for water awakens these really profound feelings of compassion and generosity in us. It's soft, it yields, but its persistent grace can literally carve its way right through a stone mountain. And then we have the throne of earth, the soil. This is such a silent, incredibly humble realm. Its main job, preservation and revival. Just think about how the earth takes in countless creatures and it hides millions of tiny seeds all through the freezing, bitter winter. To our eyes, all that stuff just looks decayed and lifeless, gone. But actually, the earth serves as this ultimate symbol of resurrection. It proves this amazing truth. What appears to be totally lost may in reality just be perfectly preserved, quietly waiting for its time. Section 4. The memory of the earth. Turning the lens inward. So how does all of this physical stuff apply to us personally? Well, think about the quiet biological cycle of a seed. A tiny seed falls into the soil months earlier and it just seems to completely disappear, right? We walk right past it, people forget it entirely. But here's the thing. The earth does not forget. It has an incredible memory. It holds on to that trust, and when the appointed time finally rolls around, it brings forth exactly what it preserved. A tiny sprout emerges, then leaves, and then finally, a blossom. Let's move to the next concept and see how this builds, because it creates a deeply empathetic parallel. Just as the earth quietly hides seeds, waiting so patiently for spring, the human heart operates in almost the exact same way. We bury our sorrows, we hide our waiting hopes, and all those quiet, unspoken prayers deep down inside. And sometimes, looking at our own lives, it can feel like everything is just completely lost. But, just like the soil, maybe nothing within us is actually lost at all. Maybe it's all just waiting for the right season. The earth appears silent, yet within it, countless springs remain. The heart that lowers itself discovers truths hidden deep within. Such a powerful contrast there. Our human ego is always seeking elevation. It wants to be loud, it wants to be seen by everyone. But the earth stays below everything else, and yet absolutely all life rises up right through it. Real truth, real wisdom, it almost always grows through that exact same kind of grounded humility. But here's the catch. Modern life completely fights against this kind of quiet contemplation. We are constantly rushing around. We consume everything way too quickly. We look at the world around us, sure, but we don't truly see it. We touch things, but we don't really feel them. And because of that, we are slowly losing our sense of wonder. I mean, when a tiny seed miraculously turning into a massive tree just becomes ordinary to us, we completely miss out on those quiet revelations that you can find in literally just a simple handful of soil. So, the absolutely crucial point here is to just slow down, because wonder, that's one of the main gateways to truth. I want to leave you with a final, somewhat provocative thought. Even where you believe absolutely everything is ended, what new beginning is still hidden? Think about that in your own life. Remember, nature never rushes. The earth doesn't panic. And that's because truth doesn't need to shout to be real. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today. Keep looking with your heart, stay curious, and I'll catch you next time.